Hey babe, do you need the Jeep? I'm gonna run to the post office. I've got to mail these Amazon gift cards. Sweetheart, have you seen my wallet? Oh man, thank God I found it. All right guys, I know you were worried for me. For those of you who have been alive long enough, there is a good likelihood you've been through this experience before where you thought your wallet or your billfold or your purse was missing. And it's horrifying. We can all relate to that. Something really important to us suddenly gone and we don't know where it is. I've got some solutions for you that can make this situation almost entirely avoidable. That's the purpose of today's episode, is how to avoid losing your wallet forever. Now, the first thing I would recommend taking note of is the size of this billfold. For those of you men out there who have struggled with large wallet syndrome your entire lives, this is potentially a solution. This was something that was turned on to me by a close friend of mine. It is a little pop-out wallet, about 25% of the size of the Costanza wallet that I had at one point. And here's the thing, you sit on it long enough in your car or at work and it's terrible for your back. So the faster you can get to something slim, slender, the healthier your spine will be, and it'll thank you for it, believe me. Now, with that in mind, let's talk about never worrying about losing this little guy ever again. First thing I recommend is pulling everything out of the wallet. That includes your IDs, credit cards, and all internal items, including key fob, insurance card, membership cards, and tracking device. So I pull everything out of there. Ooh, and look at what I just so happen to have. $25 Amazon gift card. We're gonna be giving one of these away this week. Stay tuned to the end of the video to find out how you can win it. Now, with that in mind, we'll lay everything out here on a flat surface, and we will take our video camera or our phone and we will snap a picture of this collection of items. Now, we'll then flip it over to the back side where all of the contact information is, and all of those phone numbers will also be captured in a photograph so that we can easily identify what has gone missing. The faster you know what was there, the easier it is for you to replace it. The other thing I would recommend on all of your credit card accounts, including debit, is putting CID on there versus your signature. It'll challenge the users and merchants of your account to actually ask you for your ID and verify that you are who you say, and it'll minimize the likelihood of any type of identity theft. Now, once we've snapped pictures of all this, it's very important to understand that we're only using 3 specific accounts inside what we carry around with us. The first is access to cash. Okay, now this is a debit card. We choose to not keep much, if any, money in checking and savings accounts any more than absolutely necessary to accomplish our goals, because we know that that money is going to work for the banks and not for us. So instead, we want our money always working for us, but we want the liquidity that comes from having access to the debt weapon accounts that we teach about on this channel. Now, with that in mind, we would easily be able to transfer liquid cash from a debt weapon into a checking and savings account that's attached to this checking account anytime we need to go to the ATM and access actual cold hard money. The other 2 accounts that I'm gonna have is one personal and one business credit card. The business credit card is isolated for use with just business-related expenses, and that transaction history is given directly to our tax preparers, both a bookkeeper and a CPA, for tax-deductible purposes, whereas the personal account is for all items that I'm spending money on that are just personally related, and obviously that transaction history is not to be deducted from our taxes. This allows us to keep our money very, very clean and simple, not just for when we're buying it reasons, but also for end of year reasons. So strongly recommend having 2 good size limits with each one of these accounts. Keep in mind, you can use a business credit card for personal reasons, you just can't take tax deductions with it. So you can keep it off your credit report by using business credit cards, doing it that way. Another great technique that you'll learn on this channel. Just make sure you plug into all of the videos. So from here, we'll then rotate through these accounts. So these 3 accounts will be rotated through. If I have other debit card accounts that I need to use in order to protect the activity level on the account and maintain an open active status, then I will. Otherwise, the debit card will stay as a fairly constant account inside the wallet, whereas the other 2 credit cards are being shuffled through our collection of all credit cards. And as you've seen in our trainings, we have many credit card accounts that we keep nicely safe and secure inside this hard drive case, which is then tucked safely inside a fireproof safe. That is the next recommendation I have for you, is to protect all sensitive, valuable information inside a fireproof safe that you feel confident will keep it secure in any situation. Inside this, we also have all title. Any vehicles that have titles we have in here. We have birth certificates, social security cards, passports, anything that is very sensitive, including an extra set of keys to everything that we have as well, so that we don't have to worry about losing our keys either. Now, lastly, I want to talk briefly about this little gadget. This is a tile tracking device. This is not a brand endorsement. I'm not getting paid to share this with you, but it is something that I have been using with relatively good success. I'd probably rate it somewhere in the neighborhood of a 3.5 or 4 out of 5 stars, given that it doesn't tend to work all the time, which obviously makes me uneasy. It kind of defies the entire purpose of it. But when I just misplaced my wallet 2 days ago, for whatever reason, it was not picking it up. However, most of the time, I can easily track the various mechanisms that I have, the devices that I have, by simply having access to various tiles. So I'll keep one of these tiles inside our wallet, so that if the wallet turns up missing, I can more easily find it. And I will also keep a tile on my keys, okay? Now, last thing I would recommend is inside your billfold, putting some sort of contact information on that if the item is found, I think will help test people's ability to return the item to you. And so we're always putting our contact information on everything that we have. So guys, hopefully this will help some of you guys prevent the horror of misplacing your billfolds or your wallets moving forward. For more great information on how you can manage and protect your money, make sure you subscribe to the channel, become a cash flower now, turn on the post bell notifications so that you're alerted as some of the VIPs of this channel every time a new video is released. We're also giving away a $25 Amazon gift card every single week all the way to October. So make sure you're a subscriber, and you've also got to leave a comment below to remain eligible. So the comment I want to hear from you this time is, tell me about the last time you thought you lost your wallet or your billfold. Tell me about the last time your purse turned up missing. What was the outcome? Would any of these suggestions have helped you moving forward in replacing old credit cards, being able to call the credit card providers and actually get accounts canceled and reissued? Tell me a little bit about your story. We'd love to hear it in the comments below. Secondly, we are going to be selecting our monthly winner of the 2-hour Skype coaching session with me. That's a $2,500 value, so make sure that you are a subscriber to be eligible for that as well, and also drop comments not just below but on all of our social media platforms. And finally, we're going to be drawing our grand prize winner in October from one of those 5 Skype winners, and that person will be flown to Denver for a 2-night stay, round trip for 2, and we're going to have a coaching one-on-one session in that visit as well. So very exciting stuff happening on this channel. If you want to learn how to bank and borrow the right way, instead of banking and borrowing foolishly like the way our parents and our schools taught us growing up, then this is the channel for you, and you're not going to want to miss the content. Make sure you're checking out all of our longer form videos too. You can see how to save up to 80% of the interest that you're going to pay on things like your home or your car or your credit cards. Do you guys have any idea how much interest you'll spend over the course of 30 years on a mortgage by paying some of the best interest rates we've had in history for the course of 30 years? It'll make you sick. Pull out your truth in lending statement one more time and take a look at the total interest costs you're going to pay with that amazing 4.5% interest rate you have. So it's important to stop caring as much about the rates as you care about the interest costs, and that's what we're here to teach you. We look forward to speaking with you on the phone. You can get one free one-on-one coaching session by visiting freecoachingcalendar.com in the description below, and that link will take you to a calendar. You can go ahead and select a free coaching session as long as you've got at least $500 per month in leftover cash flow. That's on average, but you want to be conservative with that number. So as long as you're conservatively above 500, we can achieve incredible things together during that conversation. I look forward to speaking with you then. Until then, check out all the videos. Make it a great day today and take care.